Hey, what's going on? This is Ricardo with the Code 7 Podcast Network, and we are about to get started with Open Mic Live. But first, as always, a word from our sponsors.
At InDigital, we know that public safety professionals hold themselves to a high standard. In fact, standard doesn't do it justice. In over 25 years working alongside you, carrying millions of calls over our IP networks, your dedication has inspired us. That's why our ESINet goes beyond industry standards, not only i3 compliant, but designed to adapt to future development for a network you can count on when it matters most. Learn more at indigital.net.
Rapid Deploy believes that every public safety agency, regardless of size, should have access to the data they need when it matters most. That's why, since 2016, our mission has been to reduce emergency response times and improve public safety. We are the industry's only integrated emergency response platform. Our web-based cloud platform includes analytics, mapping, dispatch, and mobile apps, purpose-built for 911 in the 21st century. Visit www.rapiddeploy.com to learn how we enable effective, efficient, data-driven emergency response.
If Within the Trenches has ever taught you something, open your eyes to what it is like to be a 911 dispatcher, or has inspired you to become one, then help support us and join our Patreon. Get exclusive bonus content, one-of-a-kind swag, discounts on merchandise, ad-free early access to new episodes, and much more. To join, please visit patreon.com/WTT podcast. And if you're an industry partner, we have something for you as well. And now, for the show.
This is Jordan, and you're listening to the Code 7 Podcast Network.
Warning. This episode contains the 3 A's of podcasting: adult content, adult language, and awesomeness. You've been warned.
Dispatch.
There is no one over here to cook our lunch. We are waiting for our lunch, and there's no one here to cook our lunch.
All right, calm down. Where are you at?
The group home. Now, what are you going to do?
We'll get some help over there for you, okay?
Welcome to Open Mic, where we visit the lighter side of dispatch, because laughing is good medicine. Hey, yo, what is going on? This is Ricardo with the Code 7 Podcast Network. It is May 6th. It is Thursday. It's 9:04 p.m. How are you doing? Welcome back. It has been a week, man. It has been a lot of fun. There's been a lot of good stuff that's been going on. First off, as always, this live broadcast is sponsored by InDigital as well as Rapid Deploy. Big shout out to the patrons for everything. Thank you so very much. We had episode 382 that went out just the other day, and yesterday. It went out yesterday. The days are just going together. Episode 382 was an Imagine Listening episode, and that was from the session for the 2021 Be the Difference conference. That was a very powerful episode. If you have not watched it, make sure to do so and share it up. Thank you so very much. And then episode 383 is going to be the second half of that session. It's going to be coming out here pretty soon. It's going to go to patrons first, as always. And that is going to be the open mic portion that was part of the Imagine Listening session. Also for patrons, DRT, Open Mic Live, audio episodes are going to be coming out for that as well. Let's see, what was it last week? Was it last week? Yeah, last week started the 9-1 Wonder Women 5K, and that was holy shit. I say that because so I started out strong, right? I started out strong, and man, it was craziness. I think I'm behind. That was the week before, right? See, like I said, all of this time is catching up. Either way, I was hurting, man. Like I was hurting from it. it was pretty gnarly. I was hurting from it. It was excellent though. Also the YFFR challenge, they've been posting things up. The 108 challenge is going to be launching May 24th, so make sure to look out for more information on that. And if you haven't done so and you were looking at getting into yoga or anything, make sure to check them out. Also, you can subscribe to their Cyber Academy, and if you use the code trenches in all caps, you can get it at a discount at just $4.99 a month. So make sure to check it out. And you can do it in the comfort of your own home. I know a lot of people, they don't try yoga mostly because they're afraid that people are going to laugh at them, right? I know I was like that at first, but got into it. It was good. Also, Dare to Be Great 3 is going to be coming out here in June. It's coming up fast. Before that is going to be the Virginia Conference. Make sure to check them out on social media, register. A lot of excellent speakers are going to be on there, but as well as Dare to Be Great 3, I'm going to put the link in here. So if you have not done so yet, make sure to go and register it. This is the final Dare to Be Great. Dare to Be Great 3. This is going to be the last one. This will complete the trilogy of greatness. You do not want to miss it. So make sure to register for it. For both conferences combined so far has been over 9,000 attendees from around the world for Dare to Be Great 1 and 2. So let's make the third one the best one yet, and register, share it up, get your people out there. If you can't attend live, make sure to register either way, because you can watch it on demand on your time as many times as you want, just like the Sandlot, forever. All that time. and also, as well as a companion to that, you can also become a member of the Trenches on Discord, and there are channels in there where we have focused conversations, and we've got virtual events in there. So for Dare to Be Great 3, I'm going to have the speakers are going to be jumping in there and talking with everyone still, and or continue to talk to them even after their sessions. And, their PowerPoints, a lot of people are looking for some of their presentations, and they're going to be adding information in there as well. So make sure to jump on that. When you go into Discord, however, when you hit this link and you join up, make sure to go to the rules channel, click the green check mark, and bam, you're in, you're a member. All the channels on the left will show up and you will be good to go. So as I've gone through all of that, and we're all here right now, I see some of you have jumped in here and have said hello to everyone who is in here. But again, roll call. Where are you at? Where are you watching from? And is this your first time? If this is your first time on, I was looking at my watch. I got a notification from Discord. Welcome to Discord. If this is your first time on Open Mic, throw it in the comments as well. Because what we're going to do here in a moment is we're going to share a bunch of funny stories. Now, I didn't do a dispatch this week. There's a lot of stuff that's been going on. I just finished off the North Carolina conference, which was so much fun. It was excellent stuff. Thank you all who were there and participated. It was an honor to be able to help power it. Thank you, Leah, for the help, and just thank you, North Carolina, for giving me the opportunity to be able to do that, as well as to be your closing speaker. It was awesome. I can now say that I've been a keynote speaker, a conference speaker, your closing speaker, as well as someone who has helped power your virtual conference. So thank you so very much. It was an excellent time. And I did put out a video actually earlier today showing a little bit of behind the scenes of what goes on this side. So I thought that was pretty, that you would enjoy that it would be pretty cool. And I hope you did. It was a good time. And Tanya, first time that you watched live. Awesome. This is going to be good. So for all of you who are in here, any funny 911 story, please add him in here. Before we get to that part, though, I want to know what your number is. Because, that's how all of this started out with Open Mic Live as well, is us getting together and telling stories, having fun, and just forgetting about the bullshit that's going on in the world, and us being here together to just kind of laugh, because laughing is good medicine, right? We're sharing these stories, not making fun of anyone at all. We're laughing about the situations, some of the situations that happen that come with 911, because you can't make that shit up. Some of that stuff, you're just, what? And it's stuff that we do all the time. Glenna, what is going on? Welcome back. Welcome back, Glenna. That is awesome. Let's see. We've got Minnesota here. We've got, I think, Texas. We got Phoenix. Okay, so we got the numbers. We got the numbers coming in here as well. So for Tanya, it's being your first time, and anybody else, if this is your first time, try to check in with everyone, how they're doing, because it's Thursday, already at the end of the week, right? We're getting towards the end of the week, and I want to know what your numbers are on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being shitty, of course, and then 10 being amazing. How are you feeling? For myself, I would say I'm about an 8.5, 9. Like I said, it's been a busy week. I'm a little tired, but it's been good. It has been excellent. There's been a lot of good stuff that's been going on. And so what is your number? What is your number between 1 and 10? If you're under 6, we're going to try to get your number up by the end of this broadcast. Because like I said, we're going to be sharing funny 911 stories, whether they be, calls that have come in, funny, outrageous, whichever, or stuff that's happened in the center to you, or maybe a coworker, something that you were involved in, or an open mic, like the title says, open mic live here. So let us know. Let us know what is going on. Let's see. James is at a 5. We're going to try to get your number up there, dude. Let's see. 7 we got coming in here. Karen, what is going on? Welcome, welcome. Amy is at a 4. We'll try to get your number up there. We'll try to get your number a little higher by the end of this, sharing some of these stories and everything. And then let's see. Tim's at a 9. Awesome. Dave's at 8, 8.5. And let's see, Glenna says, well, 2 days post-op, so physically 3, but in good spirits. Okay, well, that's good. That is good. So depending on how you're feeling and stuff, physically, hopefully, if you're laughing really hard, it doesn't affect any of that. Because I want to make you laugh and happy, but I don't want you to be feeling pain. So, I don't want you to feel any pain at all, anything like that. Let's see. Rebecca's at a 6. But you had the opportunity to teach 2 times this week. Okay, that's good. That is really good. Hopefully things get better there. But you know what? You're right at the half. But let's see if we can get that number up there even more so towards the end. Let's see. James says, I have a funny story since the officer did not get hurt. Okay, well, that's good. That's good that he didn't. Brand new patrol car got hit at the traffic circle. Oh, at that traffic circle? Oh, dude. Oh, that sucks. I'm glad. Yeah, I'm glad that the officer wasn't hurt either. But man, freaking traffic circles, dude. Let's see. Stephanie is a 4. Too much overtime this week. Damn that overtime. I hope we can get your number up as well. Let's see. Selena here is a 6-ish because I'm hangry. Isn't that that is something? I've been there. I have been there, yo. Or you're feeling all right, but there's something that's going on, and then later on you realize, oh, it's just that I was hungry. Like shit. I just needed to eat something. We've all been there, right? You wake up in the morning and you're doing all this stuff and all, and then you just go throughout your day because everything is just busy. And you're just going and going and going, and then you realize you're being shitty to people. And then, bam, you realize it's because you haven't eaten anything. And then you finally do eat something, and sorry, everyone. I'm sorry for being a dick. I just needed to eat something. Definitely been there. All right, let's see. We got a story that's here that says an engine responding last night kept telling me I was broken and barely audible. I found the mic Oh, I found the mic not in all the way after last radio test. They said I was loud and clear. I advised I had put it in all the way and oh no. Okay. Let me start that one over. Hold on. All right. So it says an engine responding last night kept telling me I was broken and barely audible. I found the mic not in all the way after last radio test. They said I was loud and clear. So after the radio test, they said I was loud and clear. I advised I had put it in all the way and get more on top of it. Thank God it was 2:30. Yep. I could just imagine after you said it, like if there was anybody else in the room with you, they're probably like, do you know what you just said? And then you yourself realizing what you said and thinking, crap. Because then, no one's going to let you live it down. Thank you for sharing that. That is awesome. Glenna, here's a Snickers, dude. For real. Yeah, sometimes. So I have, it says, it was just me, and I realized after going, oh crap. That's what I'm talking about right there. James says, imagine the four guys in the engine, the looks they must have given each other, right? Like, wait, what? Oh man, Donald, what's going on, man? What is going on? Yes, it was excellent recording with you, dude. It was excellent. Let's see. I've got one here that says some of our agencies do vehicle lockouts. Yes, they call on 911 for those. Dispatch a lockout, and a unit said he didn't have a tool. It makes it even more funny that he's a unit that doesn't have a tool. I'm sorry, you broke me with that one. Okay, let me read the last part. Dispatch a lockout, and a unit said he didn't have a tool. I asked if any units had a tool. Radio silence, no response. Thank you for that one. Oh man, I'm already crying. Oh, that's good stuff right there. Even though my number was high, I needed this tonight. Like this is always fun being here with all of you and sharing these stories and just getting to laugh, and it's just so much fun. Thank you all for being here. Throw in a reaction, share the broadcast. Let's get some more people up in here. I have I think 3 pages worth of stories that I'm going to read here in a moment as well. So keep bringing in yours. I have a bunch to read too. So this is going to be fun. Let's see. There's one here that says, I told the officers one night when the computer crashed, stand by, the computer just went down on me. Yep. This would be the worst time for my mom to end up coming in on this one, because for those of you who are new, sometimes my family jumps into the comments here and it gets so embarrassing trying to read some of this stuff. Oh man. Let's see, Ricardo, even Brian is excited to be here and listen. He missed you too. Oh, thanks. Let's see. I had an engine responding to a fire alarm. They marked me that they would be going to the rear of the building, and I repeated, engine 93 is taking it in the rear. Oh man, what is going on? Like, that's my time, folks. Have a good one. Oh. Oh man. See, I'm laughing enough that my eyes are watering really bad and my contacts are starting to shift. They're starting to shift a little bit because that's how much I'm crying. Ah. James, you are correct. Yes, it went just yep. It went down just like that computer did. I'm gonna try to drink this water without choking. Hold on. Oh my lord. Roxy, what is going on? Oh. Glenna says, taking it in the rear. Can we put that on a t-shirt? Devine says, glad my grandkids aren't here tonight. Yeah. I'm sorry. Oh man. Oh, this is crazy. Roxy, you have come in on some craziness here tonight. It already. It has started. Oh man, it's been going downhill. Like the stories that have been on here already have been. I haven't even gotten to the ones that I added in that were from other Imagine listening sessions that people haven't heard yet. And she says, I am gathering that. Yeah, dude, for real. Like the stories. Good stuff. Good stuff here. I'm going to be hoarse by the end of this because I'm just laughing so much and everything. And oh man, this has been good already. Thank you so much. Continue to add those stories in there. And like I said, throw in some reactions and share this broadcast, please. The more you react, the more in the algorithm it gets shown to other people. So throw it in there, please. Excuse me. All right, so I'm going to read some of the stories that I have here as well, and we can kind of talk about some of these too, just like with some of the stories that you guys share, and we talk about them. Whoa. Vic, what is going on, my friend? What is going on? So these are some of the stories that were shared during the Imagine listening session, and Be the Difference. And I think one story from yesterday. And let's see, Dave says the wife just slipped and was reading the comments. She's like, "What is this?" I apologize. I can just imagine she's probably like, for real? Like, are you serious right now? What is it that I'm reading? See, Devin says it's our goal to make you laugh until you cry. Who's with me? No. My stomach already hurts. My stomach already hurts from laughing so hard, and my eyes, I'm crying, man. Oh man. Okay, here we go. Vic, you have turned a few heads. I'm sure. I bet. Let's see. This is our Thursday dinner entertainment. Okay, well that's good then. All right, so here's a story of a lovely lady. I'm sorry. I had to go for it. That's the Brady Bunch completely jumped into my head there with that. So this first one says, bear up a tree, officer monitoring, dispatch, the bear has come down from a tree. Copy. Dispatch, bear is now running into the front porch of a house. Speechless. Dispatcher, still speechless and still speechless. Officer says, never mind, dispatch. It was just a breezeway, and the bear is now running up into the hills. Or into the mountains and clearing. See, I can't imagine some of the stuff that um that folks see who, the field responders who are out there that see, kind of stuff like that. They go to respond to a call and there's a freaking bear there, just like chilling. And, it's like, what do you do? And just wait. And then in this one, it's like it's running to the house, but it ended up taking off and running up the mountains. And the officer was like, all right, peace. I'm out of here. I know I would. I'd be like, I'm out later. Like there's no other reason to be here. Let's see. James says, while my partner was dispatching a fire call, I was walking behind her console and a sneeze blasted out of my nose clear as day over top of her dispatch. Oh, dude, that sucks, man. But funny. Very funny because did your partner unkey? Like, did they unkey when you sneezed or did they continue going? Because I'm pretty sure when I was in dispatch, we had that happen a couple times. I think I even sneezed on the radio. Like it just came out and I had to unkey really quick. I'm like, what the F? Like, what is going on right now? But yeah, did they unkey or did you stay it open and you just completely blocked it all out? That's pretty hilarious. Oh man. Okay, another call that came in, that someone put in here, and it says, took a call from a guy that I thought needed help. Turns out he just liked my voice. After several minutes, he thanked me for helping him pleasure himself. Oh, what? I don't even want to ask, but how many people has that happened to? Like, have you taken calls like that? No, don't put that in there. Don't say yes or no. You don't need to respond to that. But that was a call that someone submitted, and it's like I've had people use the bathroom while I'm on the phone with them, where they're just like, "I'm gonna put the phone down really quick," and okay. I'll be here. Just keep me updated with anything that's going on. And then zip. And then you just hear them ping and you're like, all right. I'm just waiting and waiting. Like, dang, dude, you've been drinking a lot of water. Oh, man. Let's see. It continues to say, James says she was in Mind Run. What? And couldn't stop, but boy, did she yell at me. Oh. Oh no. Hashtag it happens. Yep. Glenna says that's so gross. Right? Well, hold on a minute. Which one? The call about the voice or actually hearing people use the bathroom when you're on the phone with them? Oh, mid run. Oh, okay. She was in mid run and couldn't stop, but boy, did she yell at me. That's good. Let's see. Yes, officers caught him in the act. He even had recordings of us. What? What? Oh, dude. That. Oh, man. That is. Yeah, the call, right? Yes. Well, both. It's true. Oh man. Okay, so another call that was submitted here. It says, I took a call from an older gentleman. I was having a hard time understanding him. I told him I couldn't understand what he was saying, and his reply was, well, that is because I don't have my own teeth in. I said, whose teeth do you have? And he said, my roommate's. What? Okay, hold on. So let's talk about this. And I want to know as well. So for this one, how many of you have had this type of call? Has this happened before? I mean, I've taken calls where callers, I couldn't understand them, and it was because they didn't have their own teeth in, and they, uh, the reactions, man, those are the best. uh, Glenn, oh, yeah, yep, right there. Okay, that's gross. That is. But seriously, how many of you have taken a call like this? Because I swear to you, I've had several calls where people have called in that they did not have their teeth in, their own teeth in, okay? And you couldn't understand them. I couldn't understand them. So I asked them if they could put their teeth in, and then they do. They put their teeth in, and you can understand them. And awesome, you can understand them. Otherwise, it's like, sir, I can't, I'm sorry, but I got to get my key. Sir, let me find my teeth and then I'll be able to talk to you. and then they put them in and it works. Then it's all, it's fine. And then you're talking, you get the information or whatever. But in this specific one here, it wasn't their own teeth. Glenna, sir, please put your own teeth in so I can understand you. Oh man. Yeah, I can't imagine, that would pretty I can't even talk. Let's see. Yes, you think they are drunk or having a stroke and find out no teeth. Yeah, for real. Yeah, right. You're EMD certified. You start going through your cards because you're like, oh man, this person I think is stroking out, like they're slurring their words, can't understand them. No, they're fine. They don't have their teeth in. Or better yet, it's their roommate's teeth. I mean, oh God. Like, I don't even want to say it, but I can't imagine if the person had not like cleaned them and it, oh, it's just like this, stale taste of like bologna or something. Okay, I'll stop. Oh man. Oh, that is so bad. Okay. Sorry. I had to clear the tears out of Devine. Stop. Group puke. Let's see. We got one here that says, we were walking out of a conference one night and an unnamed friend stopped and spoke to a little old lady kneeling. This is what? This friend had a few. Wait, is there more to the story? This one here says, now I need to brush my teeth. Right? Yeah, because you got that. It's like if you've ever had a vegetarian Whopper, it's basically a Whopper, but it doesn't have the meat in it or anything, but you bite into it and like you can still taste there's like meat steam. Oh, here's the continuation of the story. Too many, so we can a little too many, so we convinced him that he put her teeth in for her. Oh no. Dude, that is okay. Did they do it though? Did they help? Did they put the person's teeth in for them? And yes, hashtag meat steam. And Michelle, hello, welcome. I'm sorry. Oh man. So Vic, did they help them? Did they help put their teeth in? Because that would be interesting as well. You guys are there and you're like, dude, help the person out, man. Just put No, but to this day, he still asks if it was true. Uh, oh man, that's funny. I just see it in my head, like that attempt, like and you're like, there you go. Oh man. Oh, let's see. Yep, my ears are pretty red. This is crazy. Again, thank you all for joining. This has been fun. I hope you're having fun. Oh man. Woo. And if this is your first time, I hope you're definitely having a good time. Okay, so here's another one that came in, and it says, police, fire, or medical? Yeah, I need police and their dog. Yes, sir. What's happening? I bought my girl some weed for her birthday and can't find it. I hid it somewhere in my house and forgot where. Sure. I'll have someone to you soon. PD arrives and arrests the caller for possession. Woo! Oh, that is great. Let's see. Donald says, you are making my 100-mile drive home. Good. I'm glad I'm able to help you. That's awesome. Devine says, I bet they could eat meat steam with no teeth. No. But you're right. You're right. No, you're right. They probably could. If you remember anything from this one tonight, it'll be that. Hashtag meat steam. Oh man. So yeah, that was another call there. Caller had bought some weed for his girlfriend, and and he hid it. Wanted an officer to come by with the dog, try to help him, and they did. They went out there. They were serving the public, and they went out there and helped the person out, and they found it. And he got arrested for possession. Oh man. That is so awesome. See, Glenna says, you don't eat meat steam. You don't eat it. You inhale it. Oh man. That is all right. I got another one here. It says, while I won't say what I actually said, we had an officer come in cracking up. Said, so who was it? He said they heard me say this statement. No. I did not say that. He says, play it back. We played it back, and plain as day, I can be heard saying, who farted? Honestly, that was not what I said, but way funnier. What do you think the person said? Because they never said exactly what they said. And officers thought that the person said who farted, but it wasn't what they said. That this was a lot more funny. Either way, that's pretty funny stuff. Being on the road and hearing dispatch key up and just hear who farted. Who dropped that meat steam? Oh man, that is so bad. Let's see. Devine says, my dog keeps walking over and looking at me like, what's wrong? Laughing so hard. Let's see. Nancy says, my coworker and I simulcast an open mic, a full conversation of the John Bobbitt story, including that he was in porn, and we'd sure like to see how that played out. That's another one. That's another one that being out there on the road listening to that, like, because they were probably thinking, yeah, I wondered about that as well. I'm glad they're talking about this because I'm into it. Oh, sharded. Yeah, that's probably what the person said. Who sharded? Oh man. Let's see. I took an alarm at a car wash. I dispatched it as alarm at Pure Magic Motion in the rear. I giggled, chuckled before I could release the mic. I was still laughing when I had to give the address. They cleared they cleared rear at Pure Magic, checked okay. Oh man. That is hilarious. That is a good one right there. That is awesome. I'm only halfway through page 1 of the calls that I have to read tonight. Oh, this is good. And we're like about 41 minutes in. Again, I hope that you're having fun. This has been good. I got to drink some water because holy moly. Oh man, this has been good. This has been really good. If you're having fun, throw in a reaction and share the broadcast, please. Oh my. Oof. All right. The next story here, it says one of our fire lieutenants had an open mic. He had company at the station, obviously, and apparently had been the victim of a titty twister. Because he came up on the radio clear as day saying, you I don't know if I can say it. All right, let me try it again. Okay, let me try this again. Deborah says, "Drat, I've missed so much. There's been a lot. You're gonna have to go back and see the rest of them. That's craziness." All right. Okay, here it goes again. Let me try reading this again. One of our fire LTs had an open mic. He had company at the station, obviously, and apparently he was the victim of a titty twister. Because he came up on the radio clear as day saying, "You twist my titty, I'm going to twist yours." There was no way any of us could talk on the radio for like 30 minutes. That was the part that I couldn't say because it's so funny. Like I can see the person being there just being like, "You twist my titty, I'm gonna twist yours." Oh, hashtag Twitty. Twitty. Titty twister. Oh man, I haven't heard that term in a long time. And you are correct. That's not an open mic. That's a hot mic. Deborah says, "Oh, merciful heavens." Yeah, that's what you're jumping in here. These are calls that were submitted for open mic. Oh man. This is so much fun. Okay. So this next one. This next one, okay, I'm just going to read it. I'm not even going to say anything. I'm just going to go ahead and read it. All right. I'm just going to go ahead and read it. So this one submitted in saying, had a caller that wanted to report a man with a cock on a leash. After determining we were talking about a rooster, we dispatched a deputy. The rooster was fine, but the lady had failed to let us know the man walking the cock on a leash was butt naked. What? Is this real life? It is. This shit happens. Apparently, this shit happens. I don't remember where it was that this happened. When somebody had a pet rooster, they just reported it as something different. Jennifer, yo, what is going on? Oh, man. Oh, my face is hot. Yeah, Devine, exactly. That's a dispatch of that for sure. That is a dispatch of that. Let me see. How do you not see that and focus on the rooster? Right. Let's see. Central to Eastside units. Respond for a report of a man with a cock on a leash. Color advised the so subject is I don't know. Yeah, I don't know that I could do it. Let's see. Glenna says, "Oh my God, what was he wearing? I don't know. He has his." Oh, and Deborah says, "Oh wait, unless there wasn't much to see." Oh man, let's see. 911 call for a deer in a pond splashing around. He needs help. I'm sure he's cold. Yeah, how would you dispatch this out? I'm glad that you said that. It's higher in the comments right now, but I'm glad that you said that. How would you dispatch that? Type that in really quick. I want to see how you would dispatch that out. I just attempted to, just off the top of my head, and I couldn't. Oh man. Woo. That is funny stuff. Okay, let me go to the next one. Oh, Devine says, any description radio? Yes. Cock on a walk with naked man. And Jennifer, in reference to the deer, she says that, ma'am, he's in his natural habitat. Yeah, exactly. Like, the deer is just chilling, man. He just wanted some water. Just let him do his thing. See, Deborah says, I don't think we would even give it out. They are following leash laws after all. Well, you're right. Tracy says, respond for report of a cock on a cock of the walk taking his cocktail for a walk. Oh man, this is crazy. Suspicious male walking a rooster on a leash. Safety check the rooster. Oh man. Yes, this has been good. I'm crying. Like this has been awesome. Let's see. We have a report of a male with a bird on a leash and one flying free walking south on Eagle Drive. Oh man, there's like 12 minutes left, 11 minutes left, and I'm not even through all of this here. I made that reaction because of another one that was in here. Okay, hold on. Let me read this other one. It says, lady that called and heard there was going to be an eclipse and thought that meant the world was coming to an end. She was so relieved to hear that happens often. Yeah. You're like, it's all right now. You're good. It's not the end of the world. The eclipse happens often. You'll be all right. Just don't look up at it. Oh man. I got another one here that says, gotta love an open mic. Warrant check for an officer. Type all the information in, it says in the mask. key the mic to acknowledge, and as the mic is keyed, I mistakenly delete all the information and say, "You dumbass." Can you, dude? That would suck, right? If you key up because you call for them, you're like, Central Baker 10, Central, go ahead. Then you key up, and then you knock the thing out, and you're not thinking at the moment that you're keyed up, and you're like, "You dumbass." Can you imagine if the officer just happens to be standing next to the person, and the person's like, "Oh shit, you're gonna take that? You might want to go deal with that." Deborah says, "Been there, done that." Okay, how many people have you done that? So it looks like 2 or 3. Because that shit's got to be funny. I know I would be laughing like crazy. Let's see. We actually have a new cat, and I literally did that last week. Oh, there's more people who are saying they've done that before. A round of applause for all of you. That is awesome. And then, you become just a little closer with that officer, right? You're like, "Hey, it was an accident. Sometimes you are, some I was just letting you know, Kimber, missed morning announcements. Yes. We will be back next week. Don't you worry. It's gonna be fun. Let's see. Got one here that says, "My coworker bent over to baby talk to the visiting therapy dog. She gave a unit the time and with an open mic said, 'You're such a pretty boy.' 'Who's a pretty boy?' Officer replies, 'Baker 62. Is that for me?'" If it would have been me and I was the officer that I heard that, I'd be like, "Oh, I didn't know you cared. Thanks." Dude, that is hilarious. Thank you, Nancy, for sharing that. I just meant that I'm super light to this, but also that. Yeah. Let's see. Glenna says, "I had an open mic where I said things like, 'Is that so effing hard?' Come on, asshole. And that new officer will be my new lieutenant in September." Oh, dude, that sucks, but that is so funny too, because that dude's gonna walk in and be like, "What's up? Remember that one time? Hmm? I'm your lieutenant now." Thank goodness it was 20 years ago. But you know what? That's funny though, because you can go back and like talk about that and stuff and be like, "So it was, it's full circle, right?" Oh man. Let's see. I've got one here that says, "On Data Channel, I had an open mic asking my coworker who names her kid Areola." Oh man. Yep. Woo. Oh man, this has been good. This has been really good. We might go over the hour here because, like I said, I have a lot more here, or maybe I'll save them for next week. I don't know. Let's see. The next one that's here, it says, "We take a call near a rural cemetery for a man screaming for help. Caller is a teenage girl freaking out. She can't see him and can only hear him. Deputies get on scene and are searching for the injured male. Deputies stop responding to radio calls. When they finally come back on, they say, 'We located the subject. The donkey is just fine.'" Oh man. Oh, Nancy says, "And the officer was standing next to the person." Whoops. Like, is it hot in here? Can you? I can't even imagine the officer. Like, think about that for a moment. Like, you're standing there and you're probably just, kind of shooting the shit with the person. Like, yeah, yeah. Well, you're just talking to the person, and then you hear that open mic, and then you're like, you know what? Here you go. Just be safe, okay? Just drive safer. Oh man. Let's see. I had a coworker, Mama Bear, who, when the chief called out on a traffic stop at 6 a.m., said with an open mic, "What's that jackass doing now?" Chief brought in a dozen donuts to apologize for irritating her. So it was a win. It was a win. Oh, so good, so good. I got one here that says, I had an open mic. We were talking about lunch, and I yelled out to the others in the room that I wanted a Greek salad. Needlessly to say, my radio was keyed up. One of the officers came across the channel we monitor, the other channel we monitor, and the officer said, "Hey, I want a Greek salad too." Because they're damn good, right? Oh, man. That's good stuff. I got another one here that says, I had a guy call 911 wanting a ride to the liquor store because he was out of beer. So that's one of the things where there were times when, like, we would get phone calls from people that are walking home, and they would say, "Hey, is officer so and so on duty?" And this would be in the city, right? In one of the cities that we dispatched for. And we would say, yeah, but I can have them call you. And like, well, can you just see if they can come and pick me up? I'm just like, no, dude, like, this is not a taxi service. Like, they don't do that. But then that officer would key up and say, Central got so and so in the vehicle. I'm going to be giving them a ride home. And you're like, dude, I just told them no, like, that you don't do that. Because you guys have told us to tell people no, that you don't do that. And here you are doing it. It used to be like, you know what? I'm just gonna have him call you then, because it changes like every other day. It changes. So it was always funny. Yeah, dial a cop. Yeah, for sure. Let's see. We got one here that says, officer had to ask for assistance because he got stuck in his seatbelt. Thankfully, he was not on an urgent call. That sucks right there. That sucks as well, dude. I mean, they probably have a knife, right? It just like just cut the seatbelt. Well, I guess then they would have to get another cruiser or something too, or something. I don't know. See, Glenna says, we had an old lady who called to see if an officer could come open her beer. She had a hard day and just needed one beer. The officer did, and sat and talked to her while she drank it. Nice. Okay. You know what? Props. Those are brownie points right there. Sometimes stuff like that happens. And it just needs to happen. That person is going to remember that. And that is awesome. I like that. Very nice. I dig it. Let's see. I always loved it when they'd lock themselves out of their cruisers and had to call for an assist. Yep. Or, sometimes they would be having some, traffic issue or whatever, and they would call up and just say, don't put this over the radio. I'm here and here. I need you to get a record to me. Because it's embarrassing enough that my cruiser is on the side of the road and I can't do anything about it. And of course, we would put it out there, because not over the radio, but we would add a CAD complaint, because we needed to know and keep track of where everybody was, just in case, just in case. I got another one here that says, woman called, and after I stated 911 was the location of your emergency, she stated, my luggage is not in my room. I said, ma'am, you called 911. She replied, I know who I called. Where's my luggage? You're like, oh, all right. I mean, like, hold up. I don't know, man. Don't put this over the radio equals awesome stories. Yeah. Sometimes it does. It equals some good stories. Let's see. I got one here that says, I was at work the day we launched 911 in our county. In parentheses, yes, I'm that old. There had been a lot of media about it. The phone rang and I answered it. And it says, you reported that your bird died. Little did you know that I could track your location. Officer responding assured me that your mother was taking care of the prank call as he departed the scene. Those are the best ones, right? Where you've got a kid that's playing on the phone and you're able to find out where they're at, and whoop, you get somebody out there and you're like, yes, got him. Let's see. I had a coworker tell a pregnant woman to call a plumber when she called 911 screaming about water leaking everywhere. Her water had broke. Oh, dude, that sucks. I'm sure, like, your coworker is probably like, oh, okay, hold on. You're right. Just kind of like scrambling to to then continue taking the call. Like, all right, you don't need any Mario Brothers, no plumbing. Oh man. I got another one here that says, trooper working a DUI crash, driver's under arrest, in handcuffs. And it says, you key up the radio without a car number. And it says, Michelle, you are not going to believe this. He just peed on me. All I could respond was 10-4. And it says the trooper was so mad. I mean, I'd be pissed too. Oh, that means two things. Oh no. So this is my mom. Hi, Mom. I love you. Good night. Thank you for the kudos. She's been on the whole time. Oh no. Well, I love you, Mom. I'll get a text message here in just a little bit saying something. This is crazy. Next week I turn 40. I'm a grown-ass man, but dude, I'm like 5'11". My mom is like 5 foot or 5'1", something like that. Dude, strong Mexican mom, she will destroy me. Like, I'll play around or whichever, and then she'll just be like, Richie. I'll be like, what? Oh man, dude. And bust out that chancla and whew, like throw it at me. Be like, you better recognize. Oh man. That is so awesome. That's right. Yes, mama's rule. Like I said, I'm a grown-ass man, but give me that look and I'm like, what? Like, what did I do? And her like looking up at me and me looking down at her. Like sometimes I'll play around and like kind of like nudge her off to the side, like, what? And she'll be like, no. I'm like, okay. and my dad too, man. Like I said, I'm a grown-ass man, but like my dad has that look. You know how your parents have that look that you done fucked up. Like like you don't want to mess with them, and then you just like they peer into your soul and you feel it getting sucked out. Yep. I love my parents and respect them that much that even even though I'm taller, I'm a bit bigger, they're still my parents, man, and they will beat my ass. Not literally, not like that, but discipline and respect is a big thing. And we always knew better that if they just like just like looked at us, we were like, all right, we need to chill out. Let's see. Tracy here says, I use the look on my officers. I'm the mama bear now. Yeah, exactly. Oh man. Okay, I'm gonna share this one last story, and then I'm gonna save the rest of them. We're over the hour now. This has been amazing to be here with all of you. Thank you so much. It has been so much fun to be able to be here with all of you. So this last story here, it says, took a call from a young teen. Someone is breaking into my house. A few minutes later, never mind, a pig is trying to come in the front door. The neighborhood pig got lost and was trying to get into the wrong door. He was just trying to get home. Oh man, that is funny. That is funny. Can you imagine? Can you imagine being not only the caller but the call taker as well, listening to all of that and just being like, "Wait, I'm sorry. Hold on a minute. What's going on? Nobody's breaking into the house after all?" No, you're not going to believe this. It's actually a little pig. Like, there's a little pig that's trying to come in through my front door. Oh man, it's so funny. So that's where we end this one. I still have a page and a half worth of calls. We will save it for next week and bring your stories as well. Every Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern time on Facebook, Twitter, as well as YouTube. This is Open Mic Live. We share stories like this. Also have Dispatch This, where people submit in kind of like funny, outrageous, like what the hell type pictures. And how would you dispatch that? How would you BOL it? So there's a lot of stuff with that. This is, like I said in the beginning, we take time, this hour, sometimes over an hour, to forget about the bullshit that's going on in the world and just be here together and share some of these funny stories. And we check in on each other, see how you're feeling. I'd gotten your numbers earlier today, and I see comments coming in, but I'm looking right here into the camera at the moment. What are your numbers now? I was like an 8.5, 9. Now I'm above a 10. This was so awesome. This was excellent. And Tracy says, roll on the floor laughing, neighborhood pig. Yeah, the neighborhood pig. Let's see, from a 6 to a 9+. Excellent. That is awesome. Yes, let's see your numbers that are coming in here. Deborah, thank you for another great time. Thank you for being here. Glenna, we've missed you. Welcome back. It's been awesome. Veen is at a 10. Amy, so glad you tuned in. Needed to laugh. Awesome. I'm so glad. Nancy, yes, laughter is the best medicine. This has been so good. Deborah was a 3, now an 8. That is awesome. So good. Oh, man, so exciting. Again, thank you all for being here. This has been such a good time. And Amy, 4 to a 7-ish. Awesome. That is good. Again, that's why I love doing this. I love being here with all of you and sharing this. I've been doing open mic and Imagine Listening since about 2017. Been going around doing them at conferences, and Open Mic Live, doing it like this, really started out from the pandemic and everything. A lot of people there were a lot of people that were afraid and stuff of everything that was going on early on, and we just one night out of nowhere at about 11:30, I think it was, I thought, just on a whim, I'm going to go live. I'm going to go live, and I'm just going to share some funny stories. If people join in, they do, and maybe we can get them to share. And we started doing it every Tuesday and Thursday. I ended up cutting it back to every Thursday because there was a lot of projects that were going on, and I felt like there were more stories that would come in the beginning of the week, and we could share them at the end of the week, and also check in with each other and our numbers to see how everything was going. So Open Mic Live has been amazing. And again, laughing is good medicine. Thank you all for the job that you do is the most vital piece of public safety. It's not an easy job. And, sometimes we just need some more smiles and more laughs. And that's what this is all about. And it has been so good. So thank you for the job that you do. And it's been great. This episode has been sponsored by InDigital as well as Rapid Deploy. If you have any comments, questions, or you want to be a guest on the flagship show, you can email me out at also, if you have a dispatch of this picture or anything, you can send it to this email address here, which is wttpodcast@gmail.com. Once again, that is wttpodcast@gmail.com. And if you're looking for any bonus content, now that some of these virtual events are coming to a close, there are some in-person conferences that are coming up as well, but I'm going to have a lot more time to push everything that I'm doing for the patrons. So you can check us out, patreon.com/WTT podcast. I wouldn't be able to do everything that I do if it wasn't for the patrons, sponsors, and all of you who watch, listen, share, and support. So thank you so very much from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much. This has been such an amazing experience to do all of this. This live broadcast can be seen on Facebook as well as Twitter and YouTube, as well as the replays, and you can view those 24/7. There are a bunch of them on there. And the flagship show, you can listen 24/7 on Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Spotify, your favorite podcasting app, and withinthetrenches.net. Thank you all so very much for an amazing night. I haven't laughed that hard in a while. Or cried from laughing. My stomach hurts from laughing, but hurts so good. So have a good night. For all the moms out there, have an excellent weekend. Happy Mother's Day. And I will talk to you all soon. Have a good one.